Hey guys, yeah, a ghost saved me. Do you believe in ghosts? I'm a person who is kind of spiritual. I believe in ghosts. I believe in if there's God out there. I believe in the universe. I believe in anything phenomenal, unseen humans, the invisible humans or beings. I believe in them. Now, what I would like to talk about is I had an experience with I had an experience with a ghost. I was the other time it was in June. I remember very well. I dreamt. I dreamt about. I was okay. I'll tell you the whole dream how it was. The dream was like this. I was at work. I'm a chef, by the way. I work as a chef. I was in the kitchen working, and I was working with this guy, a kitchen porter. And what happened was we were in the kitchen, and then all of a sudden, when I was moving, going towards the combi oven, I saw there was a ghost. This ghost was Caucasian, and he was naked. It was a man, naked, slim built. And when I look at him, I knew it was a ghost. And I told the kitchen porter who I was working with, I said to him, you know what? Do not touch him, because this ghost was showing in motion. You know how it is in dreams. You can discern a person if you've dreamed that like that. So I could discern this ghost. It wanted to touch one of us, and then if it touched you, you die. So I told Muhammad, I said to him, I said, Muhammad, don't let him touch you. If he touches you, you are gone. You are dead. So we're standing there, and this ghost was there in the kitchen. And I think we carried on. We were working, doing our job, and until he just vanished. No, then I woke up actually, and I was wondering, oh, this dream was strange. Just okay. Then I met Muhammad at the bus stop. I love Earl Grey tea. I met Muhammad at the bus stop, and then I said to Muhammad, I had a funny dream last night. And he was like, what is it? Then I told him the whole thing that, I dreamt we were in the kitchen, you and I, and there was a ghost in the kitchen. And this ghost, I could design that if it touches one of us, or if it touches any of us, you would die. Then I told you, do not allow him to touch you. And it was a Caucasian guy, was naked. It was a guy, but young, middle age. And you are just standing there. Then we carried on with our job. We were working. And I was like, oh, wow, what a dream. And I was like, yes. And then I was like, I dreamt it at work. I don't know. Do you know anyone who died in that kitchen? And he said, no, I don't know. I was like, okay, fine. So we went to work. And we carried on with our job. We worked and all that. We served lunch because we used to serve lunch and dinner. So we served lunch. Then in the evening, when we were about to serve dinner, I was getting ready like that day because Sundays we used to make like roast, anything roast. So I made roast chicken. So I was warming it and all that, putting some stuff on the hot buffet and all that. Then I was about now to go and get the chicken. No, I put the chicken in the oven. I closed the door, and then when I closed the door, okay, it was warming. Then I wanted to check. I probed the chicken. Then I found okay, the temperature was okay, but I wanted it to have some good color. So I closed the door, and when I turned away, immediately from the oven, I just heard this thing like falling, like some card boxes falling down, and like the sound of card boxes, but those were the ceiling panels. They were falling down, and when I looked, I saw the whole canopy coming down, and then where I was standing, it came down, then it was held by the oven. And then with that panic, I spun around where I even hurt my neck. And then I called Muhammad, then he came. I was like, oh my God, You are so lucky. Are you not injured? So me, I was like in holding my knees like this. I was bent down in pain of my neck because my neck was in pain. And then I was like, no, I'm okay, but my neck. And then after that, when I remembered, I felt dizzy. Always like it happens, like if you've had that experience, like when you dreamt something and or you had you dreamt something, then you remember, they say, is it a deja vu? When you realize, you feel dizzy. So that's how I felt. I felt dizzy. I was like, then I said to him, Muhammad, you remember the dream I told you today? He was like, oh my God. Then I said to him, you know where I'm standing? That's where the ghost was exactly in the dream. And he was like, oh my God, so you have to listen to your dreams. I was like, oh my God. So anyway, the management from that company where I was working, they came, they had to set the health and safety people, the managers, they came to check and they asked me, interviewed me. I told them and all that. And I told them even about my dream. And they were like, like people that would take, when you tell them such things, they think you're crazy, Yeah. So that's what happened. A ghost saved me. So I don't know now, for me to move away from there, was it him who put me away or what? I don't know. But I remembered I stood on the same spot when that thing was falling, where I saw him in the dream. So I even asked one of the managers that, do you know anything? Did someone die in the kitchen or what? Then he said, no, not of that I know. Or any of the colleagues, is there anyone who died? Or so I just said to him, the funny thing is, in the dream I saw, it was a Caucasian. And I'm just wondering, why would the Caucasian come to save me? Basically, I was like, you expect I believe as an African that my ancestors, people who knew me or who didn't know me, but okay, they are my ancestors, they know me. Though I may not know some of them, but they know me. So those are the people who come back to protect me. So that's what I was, expecting. I was saying, why would this guy come and save me instead of, I could have seen my ancestors, my grandfather, or one of my relatives, or one of my friends from childhood and all that, those who have passed on. But I just saw that, and I do believe, so I'm glad that, I believe in such things. I believe there are some beings out there. There are some beings that live, which we do not see, and they protect us. And I've had several experiences. Some of them, it will be for another time. It will be for another time. Okay. So do not forget to subscribe and like, and ciao.